Hello, everyone, and welcome to the June Gold Challenge. And this month I picked up the 1/10 ounce Kangaroo. Not a big surprise. I mentioned this last month when I was pointing out that between Elizabeth II and Australia there in that little gap. This one's last month's Kookaburra. But the Kangaroo has a 1952 to 1922 designation up there. So that's very cool. So, yeah. So I wanted to grab this one for, where am I at here? For June. And that tops off the first 6 months of the year already. I'm not sure how that happened. And as most of you know, I use credit card rewards to buy most of this because it just makes sense, especially when their prices go up. Using somebody else's money is always a good plan. See if that's any less glare. So I broke down the first 6 months of the year and what I paid and what I used for rewards, etc. And whoa, let me get in this way. So as you can see, I started out the year with a 1/4 ounce American Gold Eagle and used 100 in rewards. And you're probably thinking, well, how did that end up being exactly $4.25 with that? That'd be $5.25. If I remember right on that one, it was actually like $5.27 and change. And that extra change I don't add it to this. I add it to my oddball random miscellaneous gold bag cost just to make the math easy. So yeah, that was my January. And then in February, I had a credit card, and my credit card company said, go spend money and we'll give you $200. So yeah, who was I to argue with that? So I went with the 50 for the 1/10 ounce. I usually go 50 for a tenth and 100 for a quarter. And this time the American Gold Eagle, though, to keep it $4.25 because that's $1,700 an ounce. I used less than $100 worth of credit card rewards. So I rolled that over to the following month. And yeah, and you can see what I've been paying there. And you can see these prices are slowly been going up, even with rewards. To the point now when, without making some kind of changes, it's almost unsustainable. Well, it's not unsustainable, but it's unsustainable at using it with the rewards. When I can use the rewards and still be raising my cost average, there's something wrong. So far for the first 6 months, I've put away 0.9 ounces. I've used $400 in rewards for a cost of $1527.55. And you're probably wondering, well, what's that? Well, so far, 2023, my cost average is $1,697.28 an ounce. So, yeah. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's not always something that can be maintained. Prices do go up, prices go down, but there's other ways to deal with it. And let's just throw this in here for fun. Above this line here is the first 6 months. As you can see, that means I've got something here for July ordered. And look at this cost. Yeah, no rewards. So there we go. So I don't know if all you know, but in my random oddball miscellaneous gold bag, I keep between 1 and 2 ounces. So when I copied this from the other page, I was just under 2. I picked up the Kook. That put me over 2 at $18.39. So I pulled out 1 ounce at $1,800 for my Perth 1 ounce bar, which raises the cost average to $18.75. Then that kangaroo, which barely dropped it. And as we saw here, with the prices continuing to go up, without rewards, the math doesn't work. So to help with that, I actually sold a 10 franc gold coin. That pretty much spot, but that dropped my cost average down, knowing that July is going to get tanked because I'm not using rewards, and I'm doing this on purpose because I want to show how that affects with a base stack. So stay tuned for that. And even with this purchase, if you look at it, if you go back here to when I pulled that Perth Mint bar out, $18.75, I'm only up $34 an ounce. And that's not an ounce for everything. That's only an ounce for the oddball miscellaneous gold, which is, yeah. Anyway, so that's where we're at for the first 6 months of the year. And you can see the second 6 months of the year is off to a terrible start. And you'll see what that is next month. And hopefully we'll figure out how to bring that back down. And really the only reason I did that is to show how this works out. And because I was only at 1.094 ounces. If I was at 1.9, I wouldn't have any time to correct that price before I hit 2 ounces and would have to pull an ounce out at that price. So I don't know how many people are still watching, but yeah. Anyway, first 6 months is gone. I think I'm doing pretty good at it. I'm getting ready to do some gold to silver ratio trades here if that ratio drops back down and tank the cost even more. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I know it's been a long one and I'm just kind of rambling on, but whoa. I've had questions about how I do that with rewards, and I wanted to kind of get it out there. It's not financial advice. Chances are it won't work for you at all. It just depends on your circumstance. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.